Hi, this is Trisha at Inky Planner. Welcome to my channel. I have a little bit of a different video for you today. I spent a lot of time recently reorganizing and clearing out my craft space, and I have just a little before and after overview for you so you can see the dramatic difference. This will be sort of a two-part video. This first video is just a little bit of a before and after, so you can see the comparison. And then for anyone who is interested in a deeper dive, I will do a video that goes through all the drawers and how I organize everything and a little bit more detail. So let's take a peek at the before. Okay, here goes. This is really embarrassing, but I'm going to give you the real peek inside of my craft room, which I share with my children, and that is why it is a disaster a lot of the time. So here is a big overview of the room. Missing some ceiling tiles. This room is down in my basement. It's the best space I have to work with. And when I set it up, the idea was I was going to give the front half of the room closest to the door, and therefore closest to the camera here, to my kids, and then the back half to me. I am revamping this because that no longer works. And I think the kids are old enough now where I can get some of this little junk out, and hopefully if we have it nice and organized, they can keep it nice and organized. So as you can see, the front corner has like their easels and some of their own, like artwork up on the walls. They're tiny little chairs that they don't even fit in anymore. And if I pan over this way, back towards the door, I have these little cubbies which have books they don't read anymore, and papers they use, and crayons, and coloring books, and all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to try to get rid of a whole lot of this and pare it down into just the necessities. I still want them to be able to come in here and create with me, but just not make it such a madhouse of toys and stickers and junk all over the floor. And then this is my hysterical filming contraption, which is 2 tables on top of each other and a selfie stick jammed between some pillows. And then I put a book on top of the pillow so that the selfie stick doesn't tip over. Then we get back to my part of the office, which is just overflowing with stuff. Oh my gosh. I have stuff always out on my desk that needs a home, and I do love, how my ink is stored, but again, I just need better organization. I have these cubes that I think are from Michaels. This was like that craft collection cubes, all modular, and I really do like them, but I set them up a long time ago and they're much more geared towards scrapbooking, and I sort of need to repurpose, just reorganize my drawers so that they're more geared towards planning and just more of the project lifestyle scrapbooking, as well as cards and other things. But just need to put the things I use most back in reach of my fingertips here. And then I have some, like this unit, which again was from Michaels up on the wall, and this is kind of mostly decorative. I do use some of that stuff, but I think all those old paints are all dried out, and I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing with that. And then just junk piled in the corners. I have my mismatched furniture. I've got my Big Shot and my sewing machine crammed on this tiny little end table that doesn't match anything, and then everything's underneath it. It's just very terrible. So I will stop the footage and probably spend a couple of weeks figuring out the best way to reorganize, and then I will edit the video and come back and show you the after, and hopefully it will be just a much cleaner, nicer, better organized space. So fast forward about a month, and I've done some shopping and gotten some additional furniture, pulled everything out of that room, reorganized, and kind of purged, I would say, quite a bit as well. And now I'm ready to show you my new space, which I am just so happy with. It's so much more inviting. It's it's so much more organized and clean and orderly and tidy, and just a better place for me to go create. So let's take a peek. Right, but compared to the way it was, I am super organized. I have so much more space, so much more storage, and I still have maintained a couple of places for my kids to join me and craft with me, or have some spaces where they can be working without being right kind of under my feet. So I am really, really, really pleased. So I'll give you just a little overview here of the space, and then my primary space is sort of back in this corner, and all kinds of drawers and storage and wonderfulness over there. And then this front part of the room is just still some old storage that I had, and a lot of kids stuff, kids books and things like that. So that's not too much improved from the first part of this video, but as you can see, if I walk back here, sort of change the view, this is what I look at when I sit down to get creative. I've got a display of a lot of cards that I've made and things like that. So thank you for joining me to take a peek at my new space. I'm very excited. If you are interested in a deeper dive into all of my drawers and my storage systems and organization, join me for part 2 of this video. And as always, thanks for joining me. Have a great day.